Take a look. You might have seen this. Dolly paraded through her park for the grand opening of the new Big Bear Mountain roller coaster. And those gorgeous flowers you see there flanking her float now have a new life. Our Katie Inman is live this afternoon at the nonprofit Random Acts of Flowers. And Katie, those arrangements we just saw are now helping more smiles bloom. Tell us how this all works.
Brittany, it's pretty amazing, and I gotta say, Random Acts of Flowers has to be the best smelling nonprofit I've ever visited because it's just surrounded by flowers. But Dollywood, they've been out here today volunteering, putting together these cute arrangements. You can see they're in these little coffee pot or coffee mug flower pots. So sweet. And I'm also here with Cindy and Carol with Dollywood. As you just said, Dolly's beautiful float that had all those pretty blooms on them, they're not going to waste. They're here at Random Acts of Flowers, and now Dollywood is able to make over 300 bouquets using them. Now, how did this idea even come about?
So we were so excited. The first time we got to do flowers on Dolly's DeWitt car, we call it, it was kind of our idea of the Rose Bowl parade type situation. And so we were just over the moon to do Dolly's car this way. And then we got back from all the excitement of all the guests getting to see Dolly. We got back to our parade barn building, and we had this beautiful car with all these fresh flowers. And I was like, oh my goodness, what are we going to do? We can't just let these go to waste. And in the back of my head, I had this thought of always loving Random Acts of Flowers and hoping someday to be a part. And so I called them. And I said, would you possibly be willing to take these flowers? And they were very excited and said, of course. My husband delivered the first time, and every time since then, they've sent a wonderful group of people in a Random Acts of Flowers van and picked up all of our flowers, and it's just been a great relationship, and we're so excited.
And this relationship isn't a brand new one either. Y'all helped foster that.
We did. They had reached out to Dollywood in the fall of 21, and we started the conversation. And after the first meeting, I knew that we needed to partner with these folks because we're very blessed to work for a company that not only allows us, but encourages us to serve in our community. And what better way to serve than to provide flowers to folks that are in a nursing home or a hospital during a time that can be very lonely and isolating, and just give them hope and encouragement. It just is the perfect partnership.
So some Dolly blooms are going to be headed to the way of some people who are really needing that pick-me-up. We're so thankful for that. I'll go ahead and send things back over to you in the studio, and I'm going to keep working on my arranging powers, Brittany.
Well, they look beautiful so far. All right, thanks so much, Katie.